Dopest community was popping, man. I told y'all we had another one for y'all. We got another X EP. This one right here is pretty underground. Few people in the community told me to check this one out, so we had to get it on the channel. This is Willy Wonka was a child murderer. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of rumors about the Willy Wonka and all that stuff. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory it being based off that. Kids going in there being lured with candy and like golden tickets and never coming out. Man, the joint is mad dark, bro. It's real dark. I even looked at something today. It says some say Willy Wonka is a child murderer and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, a theory that suggests he orchestrates a deadly game with children who win tickets to his chocolate factory. In 1971 film, the children are never seen again after the traumatic experience, implying that Willy Wonka murdered them. In the 2005 film, the characters do walk out but are scarred, such as Violet turning blue and Mike shrinking to the size of a chocolate bar. Pretty dark, man. It's pretty dark, man. But yeah, but so I had to check that out and I had to give y'all some insight on that because I was curious. But let's go ahead and check this one out. So the first track we have, it says Valentine up here, but up there, as you guys can see in the lyrics, it says like throat the violent Valentine lullaby. And then this whole thing, if y'all want to check this out on your own time, this comes from the homie Void. He's on YouTube and everything. I don't know him, but I went ahead and shot him a sub and everything, especially since we're going to be using, his channel for this reaction and all that. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys been enjoying the drops all week. There's not really that much this week, but we getting back. Let's get it. Okay. So that right there, my bad, y'all. That right there was Valentine or Throat Valentine, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so this one right here, also when I was looking at stuff online, they were saying this was like a kind of like a rock metal album from X and everything. It's just you can always like hear and feel like the pain from like X and everything and all his music and all that. And it's just I like the feel of it. I feel like X really he merged like that gap. I think it's fire with him because it's like he comes from hip hop, but then he implements everything else. He's like a fan of all music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he introduced rock and metal fans to like this hip hop thing. He introduced like hip hop listeners and artists to like this rock thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bridging the gap. And I know it's too with rock, like when you look at the lyrics and all that stuff, especially like with me growing up, the one that let me know the correlation between like rap and rock was like Linkin Park. You know what I'm saying? Like they out there really spitting bars and it's like live instruments and everything. That's why Linkin Park is like one of my favorite groups. But like they go hard with it. But there's always correlation in between the two and X bridge that gap. But so like on the lyrics, he was like, Valentine, I've watched my red rose turn to gray. Let me be. I give your Lord my soul to take. It won't hurt me. Now I'm numb to all the pain. Heaven or hell. I don't know which path to take, and he goes in and he's like, Valentine, where are you? Because it's people that I hate because my heart has run away. Valentine, where are you? And it's like you could feel the pain in it and everything. So X was just multi-talented, man. Big salute to X, man. Salute to you guys for showing up. But let's go ahead and get into the next track. Next track we got is King. Let's get it. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I was not expecting that right there. And this same song was on Revenge, wasn't it? Hold on. Yeah, this same song was on Revenge. Yeah, I knew it sounded familiar, but yeah. So like, but it's like I didn't know exactly what he was going to do, but I knew he was going to get up here and start screaming at some point. That's why it started so low. I had to make sure I adjusted that volume so don't blow my eardrums out. But yeah, so that right there, that was King. Like I like King. I I really enjoy when like X gets on the track and he's just so calm in the beginning. He's like, leave me alone. I want to go home. It's all in my head. I won't be upset if leave me alone. I want to go home. That joint is tough, man. And then it's like you just got him like just kind of real mellow. It just lets you know he's a genuine person because we have our up days and our down days. Sometimes we want to be calm. Sometimes we want to spaz. And he lets all that just bleed out on all his tracks, which is fire to me. Um, and then the part when he's like, "Hate me, won't break me. I'm killing everyone I love." You know what I'm saying? He's like blaming himself for things. That's another thing, y'all. Don't ever put too much on yourself. No matter what people say. Don't ever let what people say burden you to the point where you feel like nobody loves you, nobody cares about you, and you start to hate yourself. That's a really dark place to be in. And it's a really even tougher spot to get out of. So I recommend like if you're feeling that way, man, try to do all you can to like switch up that feeling in your life because all it's gonna do is that dark energy is just gonna linger around you to the point where you feel like you're never good enough, and it could follow you for years. And if you have kids, that you could end up passing down to them. It's a really dark rabbit hole. But and then that's when he starts screaming. He was like, you, hey, you, you won't hate enough." You know what I'm saying? That's when he's like screaming and everything. I know I can't do it like him and all that, but y'all know what I mean. Then he goes back to, "Hey, me won't break me." That shit is hard, man. But let's get into the next track, the one that we're really here for, man. Willy Wonka was a child murder. I'm hyped to hear this song to see what's good with it, man. But let's get it. Okay, so that was like a bunch of rock. You know what I'm saying? That's like a high level energy track right there. You could tell he came there just wanting to spaz and all that stuff. I'm not sure what the title has to do with that because let me look at the lyrics. Cause he's just like, yeah, he's like, it's all he's just like it's all in my head. And then like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, 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 it's all in my head. So that was him on Willy Wonka was a child murderer. And like I said, this is like a rock album for him. It's like a really short EP. They're saying that he was working on some of these tracks and everything. It came out in 2016 from what I'm seeing. I'm doing like my research on the fly and everything. It says a drastic change in the sound from X's aggressive punk oriented hip hop. Willy Wonka was a child murderer is a 4-track EP. Um is a 4-track man, what the fuck? Whatever. We'll get to that later, y'all. Y'all don't care nothing about that, man. Everybody trying to hear that right now. But yeah, let's get into the last track on the EP, Never. And I'm gonna get myself together while it's playing.
Sing me a sad song, top of the morning too. By the catacombs, you and I, do or die. Skies are gray, so you flew a kite. We knew, and I'll take my lifetime, better days. I won't wake, but I know. It's so hard to take this time. I'll fly, we won't ever break. It's all I know, you can't ever say. You, I, we die. It's so hard to take this time. I'll fly, we won't ever break. It's all I know, you can't ever say. It just never comes. Oh, 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 it just never comes.
Feel different after this track right here, man. Shit. Like definitely make you feel different, man. I don't even know how to explain it. I kind of feel like he was just in the room with me talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like the melody and everything, and just like the sound and everything. It sounds like a very personal track. Yeah, so that one right there, that was Never. Is there anything at the end of this? Nah, it's not. It's just the record going. But yeah, so that right there, that concludes Willy Wonka was a child murderer. My take on it, man, it's an interesting like piece to put in his discography, like off the rip. Like definitely this has to go with like the rest of the music. When we look at all his discography, like this right here has to be in there because it showcases another style that he has that some people don't know. Like I ain't know nothing about this. When the homie told me like to do a reaction to it, I didn't know if it was a song or not because right when he told me to do a reaction to it, I typed it in and the song came up. So I asked him, I was like, yo, is this an EP? Or like, is this a project or is this a song? He's like, it's a project. I'm like, all right, cool. So I started digging deeper, pause. And after that, I saw like it was actually like a 4-piece EP and everything. So We had to get that out here on the channel. I appreciate you guys hanging around. But yo, so in the beginning, he's like, "Sing me a sad song, top of the morning too, by the Catacombs. You and I, it's do or die. Skies are gray, so you flew a kite. We knew, and I'll take my lifetime, better days. I won't awake, and I know." And then he's like, "You, I, we die. It's hard to take this time I fly." You know, I'm butchering it. I know, man. I'm just throwing the lyrics out there for y'all. "We won't ever break. It's all I know. You can't ever say no. You, I, we die. It's so hard to take this time I'll fly. We won't ever break. It's all I know. You can't ever say no." You know. So, and then at the end, he's like, "The end just never comes. End just never comes." And it's like, that's the part like where he just kind of like fades it out. That joint's hard. I like the record in the background, how you just hear it playing. You hear the record spinning. But yeah, what I was trying to read the stuff that I saw about it, y'all. So it says with the album, it says a drastic change in sound from X's aggressive punk-oriented hip-hop. Willy Wonka Was a Child Murder is a 4-track EP containing songs inspired by indie music, metal, and rock music. Released April 28, 2016. Crazy. X in his No Jumper interview that X in his No Jumper interview that while he grew up listening to hip hop, he also mainly listened to metal and hard rock bands such as 3 Days Grace, The Fray, and Papa Roach. When you hear Papa Roach, you already know what time it is. He also revealed that at one point he was a fan of Blood on the Dance Floor, a crunkcore dance pop duo. Valentine and King were later re-released on X's mixtape Revenge. That's what I was talking about before. Valentine was later removed due to sample issues and never was on the fall 6 years later. Willy Wonka Was a Child Murder was released on his album Look at Me, the album. So yeah, he's talking about the song. But yeah, so yeah, y'all, that was that tape for y'all, man. Willy Wonka Was a child murderer and everything, and that joint made me want to watch it now. I want to watch Willy Wonka now and just kind of watch how creepy it is, because I saw it a long time ago when I was younger, and my kids had watched it, but I didn't really pay no mind. But I've always heard stuff like that about Willy Wonka, so I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. Appreciate you guys coming out. Thanks for all the love and support. I'm glad I can get a video out to y'all. We've been dropping videos every week. Like I said, we've been having Bone. We got the other part of Bones. We got another Bones EP dropping tomorrow in a 2-part series, Tuesday and Thursday. And then we got this X one for today. And then y'all stay tuned for later. We got the homie Antagonist. We got his EP. I'm doing a reaction to that later on today as well. And then I'm also doing another Baker track coming today too. So we kind of got like these three. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say songs because I got EPs and stuff like that too. But we got these 3 reactions dropping today. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing these on the fly and everything. Had time to sit down and knock all this out because I know you guys only have 4 videos that I record on Sunday. So we got to get more of these joints out, man. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. Y'all be easy. And join the Discord, man. Join the Discord. If you ain't joined the Discord, go ahead and join it. We be in there every day talking about different stuff. We be talking about gaming and other stuff like that. Everybody's just life, what everybody's going through and all that stuff, like what job they got and all that other cool shit. Just everybody getting to know each other, man, outside of the reactions and all that. So yeah, I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing up as always. Thanks for the new subscribers, old subscribers, everybody that come outside for every video, man. Love you guys. Peace and love. Channel's nothing without y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all be easy. Peace.